Here's my Xbox in a tough Pelican case. It's 100% waterproof in the Pelican Storm IM2600. As you can see there, I know it's upside down, but you'll be able to read that. If I open the box, you'll see what I've done. It's turned on already. You've got a TV in the top mount there. Under the foam on the inside is the Xbox with a cooling fan. So start the Xbox up using the controller. You'll see it all springs to life. The monitor will come on. And that will work the same as a normal Xbox. As you can see, I've got a cooling fan here which forces more air down inside and out of the main grills as the extra heat created by being in a box. But USB, and under here is where all the cables and everything are kept. Got the main power cable there on the side, which is sealed in place. And if you'd like to find out how I made this, just stay tuned. Okay YouTube, this is my first video, so bear with me. What I'm trying to create here is a tough box for my Xbox One and a screen internally mounted with all the power supply and everything in there as well. These are on the market, however in the UK you're looking to pay around about £400 for one. So what you can see here is I've got the tough case, the Pelican Storm IM2600, which I bought off eBay, my Xbox One, which I've bought a while back now, a LG 22-inch monitor slash TV screen. It's basically a monitor with the ability to have a TV. That is also sourced from eBay. I've got the Xbox 360 Slim power pack, which can have one spare lying round, which I've stripped to bits, attached the Xbox One lead directly to it, and you can find any amount of videos and how-to guides of how to do that. I've got a 12 volt supply fan for the keeping the whole system cool, extra bit, which again is going to get soldered to the base of that on its 12 volt feed. I've got a chassis mount Euro plug adapter, which will be mounted on the side of the box, and that's pretty much it. Other components of that I'll let you know as I go through. Okay, a couple of you might be wondering why I've used an Xbox 360 power pack as opposed to an Xbox One power pack. Simple answer is, I live in the United Kingdom, we run on 240. I bought them the Xbox from the United States. They only run on 110 and therefore it wouldn't work. Now the Xbox 360 power pack works just fine on it. I've been using it for quite a while now before I tried this, and what I've actually done is resoldered the wires on. If you Google it, you can find plenty of answers as to how it goes. The main ones you've got to worry about is you've got the yellow, which is a 12 volt live, the black, which is a 12 volt negative, the green is your 5 volts positive, and the blue is your common. As I said, you can Google this and you can find out plenty of things on there. Now when you're mounting this, it's very important to realise that the airflow flows in this end with a square hole via the fan and comes out at this end, so therefore that's what came around my positioning of the fan and the extra fan I'm going to mount in the case. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to unsolder these two wires here and take off that Euro connector and just have a straightforward cable coming out the other end, and that's going to go to the main power supply on my box itself. If you switch it over for the fan itself, as in the extra case fan I'm going to add to it, the important ones, and you can see I've already been in and soldered the wires already, is these two here. The big one there, you have two big ones next to each other. That is your 12 volt positive, and this big one here in the little cluster of small ones, which is your 12 volt negative. Now they are the two I'm going to solder my 12 volt fan to. Okay, that's the power supply to the fan, the red positive and the black neutral attached to the actual 12 volt supply in the power pack. If you're at all unsure, you've got it's written on the top side of the circuit board there, you can just make it out. Now also, as I said, I'm going to be taking this off. However, for the time being, just to test it, I've got it all rigged in. It's very important that you attach all the connections and then turn the power on, as obviously electric shock, if you touch the wrong terminals, is very positive. So there's our fan. It's a blue one with lights. And as soon as I flip the power, the little orange light will come on, and the fan itself starts up on full speed, showing that it's working fine. Okay, so for the next bit now, what I need to do is actually add the power to the box itself. I've got the a case adapter, a EU case adapter, and all I've done is marked off the back of these prongs here, 3 prongs there, 1, 2, 3, with some Tipp-Ex, and I've put them on the side of the box, which leaves 3 marks which will drill a hole, 3 holes in, which they can sit in, and then I can also draw around the actual unit to make a hole for it. In the meantime, what I've also done is the little top bit that fits in there. I've put a hole in for the fan, I've rounded off the corners, and I've made it double thickness here, so the Xbox has got something to actually butt up against where it's in the case. This is just simple hardboard, nothing special about it. And there we have it, with 3 holes drilled in the back there, which correspond with the 3 prongs on the back of that, and that allows that to sit in there, and then I'll be able to draw around the actual housing on the other side and get the hole perfect. Now I know what a lot of you will be thinking, that I've just taken a good watertight box and broke the seal. However, I'm planning on sealing this in with some silicone once it's in place. Alright, see, I've cut the hole out now, and it has the 2 screw marks either side, which marry up with that. To do that, I've used a drill bit and a hobby knife with a saw blade attachment. But if you can't get one of those, you can get pretty much anything that'll cut the plastic. The plastic cuts nice and easy, and as you can see, it's a nice snug fit. It fits all the way down and straight through. And on the inside, I don't know if you can see that, it protrudes on the inside nicely. Okay, right YouTube, as you can see, it's starting to come together now. We've got the box on the left where the fan housing and the transformer and everything's going to be. We've got the foam going around the edge of the Xbox, which is getting glued in place, and that's just in the Xbox in there to hold. The next bit is putting the screen in. What I've done is put the top 2 screws in the back of the screen, as you can see, and then covered them, the tops of them with a bit of Tipp-Ex or anything which will leave a mark, and then I just put a mark on the lid, and I've drilled a hole where the marks were. Now put them in the bottom ones, put the screws to the top holes, and it's marked on the bottom. And that'll give us the exact 4 points where the mounting screws should go. Okay, right, what you can see here is the back of the TV, and what I've done is I've added a USB cable to the back. Reason for this is I found that the USB in the telly gives a better image clarity, whatever you want to say, than what it does coming through the Xbox itself. Moving across the antenna cable, I've attached a wire directly from a USB auxiliary cable. USB, what am I talking about? An aerial auxiliary cable with a female end straight to this, and on the back of there I've just soldered straight in because the telly comes with a free view feature. Got a right angle USB. Pity it goes the wrong way, but here you can't have everything how you want it. And I've done on the back to put a dab of hot glue just to hold it in place, and the same with the power cable, just a dab of hot glue. That's all going to run at the bottom. This is the space where the bracket for the base for the telly should go. I've removed that, and that's where the cables and legs it. That's the TV screen now in and secured. If you look on the back, I did in the end put a plate on just to help support some of the weight, so the weight isn't all on the screws, it's now spread out across the back of the box. On the inside you can see these channels are fully glued in. These are vent holes where the air will be blown from the fan. Got the power boxes in, got the Xbox and the TV power supply, and they are connected down here in the corner. I don't know if you can see it, I haven't got a camera torch, but that is the other side of the Euro pin connector. And all I've done on the live terminal and the neutral terminal is covered it in hot glue so you don't touch the 2 lives. I've attached a blue fan to the base of the case, blue light, just for a bit of added whatever. And I've also put just the inside of a shaker to provide the cover for to make sure nothing big goes into the fan. and the USB cable and a foot, which will sit on top of the power pack just to hold it in place, is attached there just with glue. Okay, that's everything in now. As you can see, I've given the top of this a lick of paint with a gloss black finish, and I've done a little bit of paint along the top of the foam insert as well. Plenty of room there to get your hand in and connect up the Xbox itself. What I'll do now for you simply goes into the USB and the HDMI and the power socket, and that's it there. And the Xbox slides then all the way to the left, and that's it locked in. I've then got a bit of foam which I'll put down the side here. It's just some of the foam from the actual box itself, and that will keep the Xbox secure and leave room for the actual discs to come in and out. And there you have it, it's all pretty much locked in tight, and that can shut perfectly. Now to power on, just going to take the Euro pin, that goes inside, and what you get is a blue light on there, and the telly starts up, just to show that everything's working. That'll go off, and if I take hold of my Xbox controller now, that'll come on, and as you have it there, we now have a completed Xbox in a box.